Okay, my friends, welcome to this League of Legends video. Now, if you want to have a quick dopamine spike, I suggest you play today's bundle. And then if you want to have a quick, like a trickster dopamine spike, where the game is trying to trick you and you feel it, then play yesterday's bundle. But other than that, let's jump into the match. Now, what am I going to do today? I'm going to do some farming. And what's interesting is that Hail of Blades can have 5 hits if you reset 2 times. One with Q and one with the Hydra. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I still haven't... I've tried it a couple of times, but I still haven't done it. Whoa, okay. I'll smack you real quick, thank you. Whoops. You can actually farm just a tiny bit faster if you hit him, because you're gonna, the speed persists even if you hit the minions, you know. And yeah, that's that. That's what I'm gonna do today. It's a little bit of a cook build. That's why I have the cook hat on. And that's about it. Now, I learned a new word, which is instrument. And you might be thinking, bro, that's one of the words that you learn in, let's say, 5th grade, right? No, because it's a verb, and it's a industry term in programming, which means adding logs. For example, you would say to instrument this piece of code, which would mean adding logs to it to measure performance. And that is very important, because I've found that in 2026, when you are programming, you need to know what certain terms mean and what do they do, because it directly impacts. Oh, that's a good smack. That's a good smack right there. It directly influences the speed at which you code if you know programming terms, which is kind of insane if you think about it. And this one was a pain point for me, because I very often would say, you know, I need to add these console logs to measure this and that, and then you have a word like to instrument, and that's it. I could flash on him, but I just, it's a little bit, I should have actually flashed. I veganed out, man. I should have flashed, but now he made a much out of me. You know, he crashed it, and he threw a Q, and now I think he recalled, didn't he? He might have recalled. Well, you know, I should do it next time when I have that. Whoops, there he is. Okay. I think I hit E, maybe flash W, something like that. I need to make a play, otherwise he's sitting there comfortably. Okay. And yeah, I learned that word, and it helps. It helps a lot. It helps a lot when there's a already baked in word into the consciousness of humanity, and you learn about it. It just makes things quicker. You know, it's just, I understand that human communication is, whoops, sorry about that. Human communication, like communicating with words, is like a very rough, and let's maybe even say, it's a very rough and outdated mode of communication, and it's prone to lies, which is its biggest flaw, I think. But we still have it. And I think we're not gonna be doing anything anytime soon, anything else anytime soon. So, whoop, there we go. Ghoul, my trusted ghoul, took it. So we have to stick with that. So learning words is cool. Did you know that there's also a word called, by the name, not oats, but groats? And in Latvian, those words are not even close, but it's like it's basically a different type of grain. So I don't know. I should probably start using the word feeling his groats, his or her groats, of course. Okay, let me just go back real quick, and maybe even get, I would say this, and maybe this. Yeah. I know it's weird to build attack speed on Yorick, but there is something about it. Especially if you go tank, there's something about it, because Maiden does the 2% max health thing, and if you have her, you can do some. You can feel your growths pretty, you know, in a very strong way, very often. Whoops. And attack speed, I've noticed it sneaks in farm wherever it isn't. You know what I mean? Also, Mordekaiser is Grandmaster, so I need to trust him when he makes calls about dragons and stuff. Oh, he's gotta be careful so he doesn't prison me. It's all good. Okay. Clean dragon. You know, just a clean dragon by this Mordekaiser. I'll take it. You know what is unclean? I don't think I've mentioned this, but one of the most famous videos in Latvia was this video where this guy asked another guy, why is the bowl dirty? And he not only said, why is the bowl dirty? He said, why is the bowl dirty 3 times a week? And it's just absolutely amazing. I highly suggest you watch that video. You will not understand it, but you will probably get the gist of it because you will hear the sounds and, you know, all of the expressions. And it's basically an argument between 2 students where one of them is drunk and he's comedically enough, he's smaller than the other guy and he's like really in his face. And the other guy's just a mountain of patience, just a mountain of patience. Okay. I'll take this. What are you doing, bro? Oh, that's what he's doing. Okay. I'll smack you. 5 seconds, that's too far. 3 seconds? If he allows me to, I'll do it. Missed it. That's expensive. Because now Evelyn is here. And we'll see what they do. I'll just go back, I guess. And I highly suggest you watch that video. It's actually how my animator career started because I made a parody video about that and uploaded to the interwebs through YouTube's back in the day when YouTube was insanely not advanced at all. It didn't have recommendations. It had nothing. You know, a couple people watched it from Latvia, which is not a lot, you know. You become viral pretty quickly in Latvia, even if 10 people watch it. So that's what happened. But yeah, you know. And him saying, why is the bowl dirty, is just, I don't know. There was some context about it where the other guy was using his bowl because they were living in this dorm together. And obviously people sometimes, you know, overuse other people's stuff and stuff, you know. So, whoops, I'll take this, I'll take this. He doesn't have flash. Yep. That's pretty cool. Man, Mordekaiser didn't know he doesn't have flash. Oh, is he not doing... Oh, my lord. Actually not worth. What? Well, this looks like a game where we're gonna struggle, but will I struggle? I don't think so. I'll just farm. I'll just farm more and more and more, and we'll see. I just want to. The biggest thing I want to do is I want to test if I can actually get to 5. It says up to +2, right? It's Q, and the other one, and the Tiamat, not the Tiamat, but the what is it called? It's called Titanic Crescent. It's also a restart, right? Reset, not restart. So it should go up to 5. And you should be able to dish out a lot of numbers in a very short period of time. And and keep in mind, all of those will have, if Maiden is near, it's going to have that 2% of Maiden. So you should be able to dish out really, like really a lot. Oops. Yeah, it's too far. Don't do that. Hey man, I told you not to do it, and you still did it. 1, yeah, it's 4. This time it was 4, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. I think no champion has 2 cancels, right? So it must be that they are thinking of Titanic Hydra when they are making that, when they were making that. Yeah, she's coming. Yeah, she's coming. There we go. Do it, bro. Dishing out. Dishing out. And Q is 2. Whoa, okay. That was very close. But dished out. Dished out. Whoops. Not sure what are we... Oh, she's back for... Yeah, she was back for some more action and she got it. She unfortunately got it. I don't know, if Mordekaiser gets the dragon, I think you get 50 gold for the dragon, right? So I could wait and maybe I'll have 900. In any case, I don't need to rush this here. Okay. Tell me that... Man, that plus 50. I don't know, maybe I should wait because this is crashing anyway. So maybe it is worth waiting because this is the only wave that I will fight for. Yeah, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. It's all good. Man, but I will lose one more. You tell me if it was worth. It probably wasn't. Probably wasn't. Just very unlucky. Very unlucky with that... I don't even know what happened, so does it matter? Not really. It matters for my farm, but I'm gonna farm some more. What matters is that I can test out the... what's happening with this. I need to be mindful, so it's auto, Q, auto, reset, auto. That's what it should do. That's what I should do against this guy. Okay. There we go. But I think it's easiest to test it against Scion. So we'll see. We'll see about that. There she is again. It's all good. Whoop. There we go. I might get him. Nah. Okay. Man, he did get all of them on me. He did get all here. There we go. That's as good as it gets, I think. She's coming. She must be coming. There's no way, right? Both of them. Elise and her. Oh, no. Elise is at the top for some reason. Trindamir must be fuming about that. When support roams for the top, man, that's a mental hit. That's a mental hit for you. Okay. Oh, there he is. I could... Okay. Okay. It's a little awkward doing this without health. Whoops. Yeah. He's smart. He placed it correctly. I would have flashed and done the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punch. It's actually a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punch, theoretically. Right? I need to test it on Scion, because Scion also has max health, a lot of max health. And also, of course, the new... Whoop. Man. The new... what is it called? The true damage that it does also scales with it. So, I think there is something to this. I think there's something to this. Okay. We do have two dragons, so... Just a slow game where we are slowly getting ahead. Except, of course, the fact that Smolder exists. And except, of course, the fact that Scion exists. But until both teams are full builds, we do not have to worry about them. Ooh, he died, which is very good. This is my team just top G's giving me this. I'll take this, man. I'll take this. With flying colors, I'm going to be happy about this. And I'm actually going to get some tank items, believe it or not. Maybe... Okay. Maybe something like a... I don't know. You know what I need to get with this? I need to get this because it makes it easier to land all of those shots. You know what I mean? Because if it is slowed down... It take shots, right? Let me drink a little bit of coffee before I continue this. I don't like that Mestar Luka is in mid lane, simply because, because he wants to again get those extra. He wants to get a little bit extra stronger, where he doesn't deserve it, like these ghouls. See them? Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. Let's just look at the map real quick. I think it's best for me to take this. Even though he's farming the tower, I think it's still better for me to take this instead of going to protect the tower. It's interesting. I think when Baus played Yorick, one of the things that he said was that he kind of intuited that. He said that you want to push, but you at the same time you want to have your lane pushed, which is true, which is exactly true. Oh, interestingly enough, he's coming here. Okay, I can move around like this. Whoa, I can't if so many people are there. What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? Man, that was a bad flash, but we got it. Whoops. Well, GG. GG, well played. Okay. We'll see what Mordekaiser can do about this, because I still think we can... they used a lot. You need to ping the ults that they have used, because that's... Whenever I am going in, I'm always wondering, does this guy have ult? That's why it's really important. Flash as well, of course. Smite, you know, sometimes I you know, pay too much attention to details, I guess, and I tend to ping smites and say, hey man, he doesn't have smite, so you know, it's if there's a flip of smites, if there's a smite battle between you guys, you're gonna win it. I need to test out this thing against Scion, okay? Because he bought this against Tryndamere, and he thinks that he counters me as well with it, which is probably true, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay? Scion is going to be the perfect dummy to test this on. And I don't mean dummy as a shot. I mean he's going to just stand in place. Now, unfortunately, she might just smack me when I do that, so... You know, don't be attacking any dummies. Oh, there he is. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more. Yes. It was 5, right? It was just a little bit unsatisfying because he was walking away. But I did get 5 in. Very nice. Very nice. I'll take it. Okay. Sorry, man. Whoops, that's a little bit too much. I am kind of liking this. I didn't have Maiden, though. Whoops. I like that. I like that. It's like a 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punch, which is something that has never been seen. Has any other champions... honestly, probably all kinds of Trundles can do this. Look at this. He's forced to use his ult. Because, oh, he wants it. Okay, okay. Gotta be real careful not to get ganked here, because I'm doing very well with this push. It's just that, man, it's so easy pushing against Scion like this. What's going on? Is he just weak? Or why was it so easy? He was forced to use ult to protect this, and it's not even... Okay. Wasn't really that good this time, because I think it... came back up mid-fight. I'll just go back real quick. Nope. I'll stay. Let me wait for the thing. There we go. Let me wait for the Q and go in. Yeah. He's gonna do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not that easy doing this, honestly. Especially if you haven't done it ever. But it's definitely way better against Scion than... Oops. Well, I entered this one, honestly. It's for science. It's all for science. Okay. What else could I get? I think I need some magic resist, don't I? Yes, I do, good sir. Yes, I do, my good sirs. I'll take... I guess I'll just take this one. So... Dragon is in 1 minute and 30... Whoopsie daisies. Don't go there. Well, very unlucky. Very unlucky team fight for our team here. We might actually lose the Baron for that. But we only care about the Dragon. Now, in... I can't really, unfortunately, it's 55 seconds, and this is 114. I don't think I can... Actually, we'll see. Maybe I can set up something with Maiden. Maybe. But usually you need like 1 minute or something. I'm sad, how does she always have everything? Well, she's a good player, I guess. Okay. Or unlucky. Oh, that's that Smolder build. They'd be playing... You know, I think you should ban Smolder these days because he's using this... Riot has created a rune which doesn't do what they wanted it to do. It just does... It's used as a proxy for... Whoops. It's used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Or did I not use it correctly here? Oh. He runs away. It's all good. They created a rune which is being used as a proxy for just getting Black Cleaver stacks, right? Okay, I'm sorry about that. There was a call. There was a little bit of a call there. I'll just... Made me just a tiny bit unfocused. You know what? He used his R. That's a big thing. And if I can push mid now, especially if he goes top, we're going to be balling. We need this, yeah. I just don't know. I feel like I need to stay here. Okay. Careful, careful, careful. Oh no, but it's all good. It's at least he's mid, you know. At least I did something. And if he smites it, GG. Boom. That's coping from me, right? Because actually it's not coping. The cope works because he was top, this guy was mid, we got the dragon. That's it. Cortisol less gameplay. Now I can sit back, relax, and say, the guy who is 0-4 did good. Interestingly enough, I have a lot of... The cut down has done a lot this match. Damage dealt 740. What's interesting about that number is that it's the 740 here is only the true damage. It doesn't count all the extra things you got because of, you know, all these extra autos, right? Whoops. Boom, there we go. I need to make it muscle memory to use it like that. Because I feel like I keep failing to get that 5. I think in this case I didn't. But I've failed a couple of times already, so, you know. If we win this match, this is going to be just such a classic PvE versus PvP because we have 4 drags. You know, we have 4 drags. Let me just go back real quick and get the Hollow Radiance. Because it really does help you push. What's very interesting about doing Maiden split proxying, Maiden place strategy, is that the more damage you have, the worse it is, especially early when you have one item. Because she will clear the wave sooner, meaning that the next wave comes faster. No, later. There's a gap between waves, which lets ghouls just die, which is a very sad thing. Wow, that was quite strong. I like that. Okay. Somehow we are getting all the objectives. Did we get grubs as well? This Mordekaiser is a Chad. That's why he's Grandmaster Jungler, right? There's a Simp PvP Jungler and a Chad PvE Jungler. Okay, I'll take this. I'll take this one as well. I wonder if I even need to... I'll just take the wave and maybe go... Let me do that one-click farm and just... I don't know. I need to find Evelyn because she's probably somewhere here. I need to be in her face. When you are ahead like this, you need to be in the enemy's face, especially when they are trying to, you know, farm jungle camps, and especially when you have whoops. By the way, did you know that if you place a ward and you have a deep ward, and you place it here, it doesn't count. Which is counterintuitive because it's even deeper in the enemy. I know it says in the enemy territory. I know it says in the enemy jungle. I understand that that's not jungle. But it rewards you for going deep. So why not reward you even more for going even deeper? You know, if you'll pardon the pun. Careful about this. Careful about this. There we go. Does he get any extra damage when he's... Okay. When he's stunned, killed... Oh, did Maiden just get the tower? No, she didn't. Why am I tripping there? I was tripping. I think we just win the game. This is one of the most beautiful games. This is a game I like. This is a match I like. You know, we're just silently getting all the objectives. They are high on their growths. They're high on their oats. And we are just silently getting all the stuff done. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. By the way, I misclicked surrender one game yesterday. And we surrendered when we had 2 dragons, and it was 13 to 13. And I thought, oh, is this how... Whoops. Is this how games go for... Oops. Yeah, I can't get them. Oh, she flashed. I'll take the flash. I guess I'll just take the flash. And I misclicked surrender, and I thought... And we surrendered, and I was shocked. I thought, what? We had Grandmasters and Challenger, actually, in our team. And it means that they also pressed yes. And I thought, oh, is this how it goes for people who just play regular games and they don't press no all the time? Okay. Krito player. I like it. I like his name. I like his name. Hopefully they are not going to just snatch this and just outright win, because that would be pretty bad if that happened, you know. I wonder what else will increase my output this game. I think maybe, I don't know, Force of Nature? Maybe Spirit Visit? I don't know, just random. You tell me what you think should have been the 4th item. It's just that League of Legends is such an incredibly high amount of variables game where there are multiple answers to what I could have gotten, but there's probably one most efficient answer that's out there. What's cool about this is that I push really fast, and if I hit somebody and I have the Hail of Blades, I will probably hit the towers faster, you know what I mean? Okay, they are recalling. Oh, there's panic. There's panic. This is just a perfect end to a perfect match. Because even if I die, which I shouldn't, by the way, I shouldn't hit this one. Oh, no, actually. Well, I'll do the... Whoops. Yeah, I can't do this. Well, hopefully Pike is gonna... What? Oh, it was the minion. Oh, Tryndamere, showing your colors. I don't like that. But thanks for watching this. Thanks for watching this this game. And I'll see you next time.